Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man the Animated Series Tombstone. Now, I'm a sucker for suited action figures, and this looks to be a brand new suited body in the Marvel Legends line. I pre-ordered this guy from Amazon, said it was arriving in May, arrived at the end of March instead, so let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, it's on the retro cardback packaging. Marvel Comics, ages 4+, Spider-Man the Animated Series, Tombstone. Here he is in the front. Looks like he has a total of 4 hands, 2 heads, and a crowbar. Hasbro. On the back side, here's Tombstone. Here's instructions, what to do with him. And there's his barcode, if that helps anyone. So with no further ado, let's open him up. Alright, now that this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. He doesn't come with any traditional accessories, but he has 2 alternate hands, totally 4 interchangeable hands, and then 2 heads. Before I take a look at that, let's talk about and check out the figure. So this is Tombstone. His real name is Alonzo Thompson Lincoln. He's a supervillain in the Marvel Universe. He's depicted as a hulking albino man that has filed his teeth. He's typically a crime boss in New York City that usually fights Spider-Man or Daredevil. So let's take a look. Starting with his face here. Looks good. Looks white. He's an albino. He's got the dark around the eyes. Kind of hair sticking up a little bit, sort of flat at the top. Now this looks to be a brand new suited body for the Marvel Legends line, and that is really cool. I see a pinstripe blue shirt underneath, black tie, black jacket, little blue sort of pocket handkerchief thing. See a little bit of the blue shirt sticking out down there, still has the pinstripe. All looks pretty good. It's a bigger body than usual. Not fat, just bigger, taller. I like it a lot. The only thing I don't like is that his head and neck is one solid piece, so that's going to make head swapping damn near impossible. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. The guy just looks very sharp, very clean. I like it. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt. It looks good. I like it. He's got that half smile like he's up to something. And here's the figure, broken down as far as he can go with all of his removable parts detached. That suited body looks absolutely fantastic. If only he had a traditional neck, he could be great for head swaps. Now let's check out his accessories. Let's start off with his hands. He has a total of 4 hands, 2 right hands, and 2 left hands. Here he is with his first hands. These are his fists. And here's his second pair of hands. His right hand is a gripping hand with a trigger finger, and his left hand is an open, sort of grabbing hand. Now let's look at his heads. He has 2 of them. One has a smiling expression, and one has an angry expression. And here's his other head. This one has the angry expression. His teeth are exposed. You can pretty much see the filed, sharp teeth that he has. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at the figure and his accessories, now for his height. And Tombstone's a pretty big character, a little bit larger than your average Marvel Legends. From bottom to the top of his head, standing at about 6.9 inches tall, which can translate to 17.5 centimeters. And now for his articulation. Starting with his head. Of course, you can rotate from side to side. You can look up, not much, down a little bit. You can tilt his head from side to side, but not very much either. It's really just a rotation. The up and down is so subtle. Shoulders on a ball joint goes up about 90 degrees. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. He's got a bicep cut below that. Double jointed elbows below that. They go all the way in. His wrist can rotate, and it's going to be hinged as well. Torso, I believe it's one solid piece, kind of hard to tell with the jacket on. Ball joint his waist, rotate around, forward and back. Legs, completely to splits, or at least goes about that far. Ball joints inside of there. They go forward, about that much. Maybe go to the side, get a little bit more. Back, not much at all. Thigh cut below that. Double jointed knees, and then his ankle, forward and back, rotate, tilt, rock. Here's a look at Tombstone, standing in the streets of New York City. And a closer look at Tombstone. He looks very pleased at whatever nefarious scheme he's just committed. Now let's check him out, next to some other action figures, starting off with some other Hasbro Marvel Legends. Here he is, next to some civilians from Spider-Man the Animated Series, a couple of versions of Peter Parker, J. Jonah Jameson, Mary Jane, and Aunt May. Then, next to some more Spider-Man villains from the animated series, We have Spider Slayer, Sandman, Green Goblin, and Doc Ock. And now, next to some more themed crime lords or gangsters from the Spider-Man animated universe, we have Kingpin, Tombstone, Hammerhead, and the Rose. And finally, next to the Jack-o'-lantern, the only other figure from this wave that I got, here's my entire collection of Hasbro Marvel Legends from Spider-Man the animated series. I got pretty much all the different ones that can be civilians, thugs, mobsters, or gangsters in my action figure world. And I got a couple others for other reasons. Pretty nice collection. I love Spider-Man the animated series, but I'm not trying to complete all the figures from it. Just certain ones. Here he is, next to the Patch and Joe Fixit 2-pack, most recent Marvel Legends I got before today. Now let's check him out, next to some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how he fits in, both scale and style-wise, in case you want to know which lines you mix him with. Since he's a Hasbro Marvel Legends figure, they're typically the 6-inch scale. I'm going to start my comparisons with some of the smaller action figure lines I collect and work my way larger. But first, let's check him out with some of his Hasbro brothers. Here he is, next to some Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified, some Power Rangers, and some Hasbro Fortnite figures. And now, with some Jazzwares Fortnite figures, and some SH Figure Arts action figures. Here he is, next to a bottle of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And here he is, next to some Mafex and Mattel DC figures. Then, with both some Jazzwares and Mattel wrestling figures. And now, with some Mezco and NECA figures. Next, with some DC Direct and McFarlane toys. And finally, next to some DST, Diamond Select toys, and some Jack-specific wrestling figures. So overall, this Tombstone is an absolutely fantastic Marvel Legends figure. Marvel Legends has been stepping their game up with each and every wave, which is that they're getting better and better. This is a brand new suited body, and for Hasbro that loves to reuse the suited body on 10, 15 different Marvel Legends, I'm very impressed. Yes, it's a bigger character, and that's another thing I love about him. He's a large Marvel Legends figure. He's almost 7 inches tall. I think this body can be used for a ton of cool customizing purposes. If you look, he almost is the same scale as McFarlane Nightfall Batman. I think that is excellent. The suited body just looks so good. I love the pinstripe blue shirt. I love all the details of the body. They've just outdone themselves on this one. His accessories, a little on the weak side. He's got 2 sets of hands, 2 sets of heads, but no actual accessories. And that's okay. Sculpt and paint job are excellent. I see no issues there. Articulation, everything you expect from a modern Hasbro Marvel Legends figure. If I were to rate this guy, and I'm surprised I'm saying this, because I don't have any real attachment to the Tombstone character. I'm aware of him, but that's about it. I'm going to give this guy an 8 out of 10. It's a fantastic action figure, very well done by Hasbro. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add it in the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.